Hello, I'm Toby Rutter and this is the second instalment of my Year 1 FMP reflection videos. This week we spent a lot of time looking at set, so where the play is set, which is a town called Burnside, fictional town. And then we spent a lot of time as well looking at character, so delving into the characters within the play, looking at traits, looking at status, and looking into how one might play each character. So we spent the morning looking at the town of Burnside, and we had the chance to set out each location within the play and then individually write on these settings, which were all within the fictional town Burnside. We had the chance to write individually what we think they might look like, what they might include, who might go there, and even thinking about some design elements, so lighting, sound, that might accompany each location. So that was a really great opportunity to get us thinking about what the play might look like on stage, and almost place ourselves as performers within the text and start thinking about our surroundings as characters. We then spent the afternoon doing a lot of character work, and so we each picked 2 or 3 characters to work on, and then we were looking through the play and any context online at each character, and we were just writing down, given facts, given circumstances within the play about each character, questions that we might have about the character, and then some people even went so far as to write down what they think the character might wear, or what they might eat, what they might drink. So that was really interesting to see from other cast members, to see what they relate to character traits. So previously we've now done 2 full read-throughs of the play, one with Chris, our theory teacher, and one with our director, Sophie. And I think that was really, really helpful because it gave us an understanding of, number one, the play, the story of the play, a basic understanding of the characters within the play and the locations. But I think having those read-throughs was also really helpful because reading through in a group gives so much more outlook on a play than reading it individually, because you get other people's thoughts, feelings, interpretations. So I think it was really helpful, and it also means that you get other people's interpretations of the characters. When you're just sat there reading a play on your own, each character merges into one because it's all in your head, in your voice. But having other people's voices and other people's interpretations was really helpful, to separate characters within one's mind. So yeah, we're still waiting to be casted at the moment, which I think is no bad thing because it's given Sophie more time to learn about us as individuals and as performers and where we might best fit, and what character best suits us. So yeah, I think in the next few weeks we will be casted, and I'm looking forward to that. And as I said in my last video, I'm looking forward to really sinking my teeth into whichever character or characters, because there's quite a few, that I'm assigned. One thing I will mention that has been a challenge this week and last week is that during the read-throughs, I've found that motivation and focus, it hasn't been a massive struggle, but it has at times faltered a little bit, which I am looking forward to working on, because, you know, going into the industry, you need to have that focus all the time. So I'm looking forward to working on that, working on my focus, working on my motivation and my attention to what's going on. And especially as we go into intensives, you know, very long days, needing to have motivation and focus all day. So hopefully by then I'll be up to scratch and will be able to have those prolonged periods of focus and attention. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. I don't think we'll be casted next week. I think that will be, you know, still in a few weeks to come. But yes, it's still all very exciting. And this has been video number 2.